Lesson 1. Introduction to Python. What is Python? Python is a high-level interpreted programming language that's designed for readability and simplicity. It's often used for web development, automation, data analysis, machine learning, and more. Its syntax is intuitive, which makes it an excellent choice for beginners. Why learn Python? Python is versatile and easy to use. Reasons to learn Python. It powers some of the world's most popular applications. For example, YouTube, Instagram. Python is one of the top languages in demand in tech industries. It has a large, supportive community and lots of libraries and frameworks to help with your projects. Installing Python. Go to python.org and download the latest version. Follow installation instructions, ensuring Add Python to Path is checked. Access your web browser and navigate to the official Python website. Once there, locate the Downloads tab and click on the button designated for downloading the Windows version. The installation process for Python is straightforward. Begin by double-clicking the Python installer file. Ensure that the option to add Python to the system path is selected. You may choose to click on Install Now for a standard installation or opt for Customize Installation to explore additional options. Keep all checkboxes selected and proceed by clicking Next. Since I require Python for my accounts, I select the option to install it for all users and prefer to install it on drive D. Finally, click on Install to initiate the installation process, and then click Close to complete the setup. Installing and setting up Visual Studio Code. Download and install Visual Studio Code. Install the Python extension in Visual Studio Code for syntax highlighting and debugging. Open your web browser and navigate to the Visual Studio Code website. Once there, select the Downloads tab. Click on the Download option for Windows to begin the download process. Installing Visual Studio Code is straightforward. Simply double-click the installer file. Since I have already installed Visual Studio Code, I will demonstrate the reinstallation process. First, review the license agreement. If you agree to the terms, accept it and click Next. I prefer to install it in the default location, so I will leave that option unchanged. If you do not wish to create a Start menu folder, check the corresponding box. Otherwise, leave it unchecked and click Next. To create a desktop shortcut, check the box for that option, then click Next, and finally, click Install to complete the process. To install the Python extension in Visual Studio Code, first open Visual Studio. Then, navigate to the Extensions tab. Search for Python. Click on Python extension, and finally install the extension. It displays Uninstall instead of Install for me, because I have previously installed it. Running your first Python program. It is time to write your first Python program by displaying a greeting to the world. To begin, create a new folder or select an existing one where your Python code will be stored. Next, right-click on the folder and choose the option to open it with your code editor. Since this is your personal environment, you can trust it. However, ensure that any project you are opening is secure. Navigate to the Files tab and select New File. Name this file Hello World.py. And enter the following code. Print open parenthesis, double quotes, hello world, double quotes, close parenthesis. To execute the code, you can open a new terminal window and type Python, helloworld.py. Save your file before running your code. Then, press Enter. This will run your Python program and display Hello World in the terminal. Alternatively, you can run your code by accessing the Run and Debug tab and clicking on the Run and Debug option. Then, click on Python Debugger, and then click on Python File. You can observe in both of your terminals that your code has been executed successfully.
I'd rather go to hell than heaven with regrets. I'll set this city